ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hey everybody, it's Jordan and it's Talon.
Woohoo! Let's freaking go! Do you want to build a character?
I'm so ready.
Are you committed to building Doxley to how close we can make Doxley in this world? Or
Yeah.
We're gonna start with origins. That's the start of everything.
Cool.
And that one's pretty simple. It's just humans and singers. So it's a pretty easy decision. And I guess in this case, Doxley would probably be more human
Yeah, I
than
think so.
singer.
Yeah.
The only difference between human and singer that you gotta think about is singers get a separate skill tree and they have these like forms that they can manifest that allow them to do different things, where humans are, you know, just humans and they just are vibing
Human
out.
and around. So that's under
Ancestry.
Ancestry?
Doxley, good
My
old
girl.
Doxley. Okay, I'm really excited to talk about this next step. We're kind of diving right in. So it's the starting path.
Okay.
In this world, there are radiant paths and heroic paths. Radiants are kind of like the magic of the world. So for a level 1 character, we kind of just have to start with a heroic path.
Radiants become an option after a certain level, correct?
I mean, even depending on the type of character you are, you can begin a radiant journey starting even at level 2.
Okay.
Like you can kind of go right into it. Sometimes it's more of a story-based thing of like when your character is ready and is showing like certain pipelines to certain radiant paths, and it's like the GM might be like, oh, I'm gonna keep track of that, and you're kind of playing in this playstyle, and so this friend is kind of interested in you, type thing.
Okay, cool.
But for path, we got 6 heroic paths.
Okay.
So Agent, a talented operative who solves problems with mind and a deft hand. Envoy, an insightful negotiator who adeptly influences others. Hunter, a skilled sharpshooter and outdoors person who seeks to eliminate problems. Leader, a poised commander who directs and guides others to be their best. A scholar, an adroit thinker who excels at planning and building. That's just shouting Doxley. And then 6, warrior, a fighter who relies on their skill, brute strength, or indomitable will. Yeah.
I think that's
pretty.
Doxley.
The warrior then splits into 3 skill trees, just on its own. So you have a duelist, a shard bearer, and a soldier. Shard bearer being kind of a unique one, which we'll talk about later. So that one, if you wanted to start as a shard bearer, it would be an interesting character. Usually you'd probably have to wait to build into that skill tree.
That's something that you kind of earn as like a character, correct? Like being a shard bearer is, at least in the stories, like something that people strive to become.
Yes.
It's not something that you can just like decide and suddenly you have it. So that's kind of like a journey. Yeah,
I could see maybe a world where if you're building an adventure where one of your players comes from a noble bloodline and is like, it has been passed down through their ancestry, then you start that way.
Yeah.
But a level 1 character with a shard blade or a shard plate seems like not a level 1 character, you know, like that's someone who is already like a force of nature. This is just kind of what we're looking at skill tree wise. This is just the warrior class. So Doxley, starting here,
boom.
You'd get the vigilant stance, the warrior key talent. Humans and singers get an extra talent at level 1. You would decide if like, okay, I want to go into duelist or I want to go into soldier.
Yeah.
But a really awesome thing is you're not locked into warrior. No, you could be a warrior and a leader and a hunter if you wanted to. Like you can dip into every skill tree and kind of build the exact character you see fit. Okay, but level 1, warrior.
Okay, yeah. And that goes under paths, right?
That goes under paths.
I'm ready to mess people up. Let's go.
And then we're starting with attributes. Physical defense, cognitive defense, spiritual defense. There's 3 branches of attributes. At level 1, you get 12 allotted points, and you can only have 3 as a max.
The standard array recommendations here make a lot of sense. I think it's like 3-3-2-2-1-0 or something like that.
Oh, that's just an example they're giving, but that would be 3-3-3-2-1-0. So we'll focus on the physical one first. So we got strength and we got speed.
Yes.
Those 2 numbers together will coalesce into what your physical defense will be. That's like an AC, strength.
Yes.
Where are you feeling Doxy's at?
Me feel strong.
Yeah, I feel Doxy feels strong.
I'm just gonna throw a 3 there.
Yeah, that's great. You having a 3 strength would mean you have a certain lifting and carrying capacity. You can lift 500 pounds.
Oh, baby!
Yeah, you are there.
Who needs shard plate when
you can just lift?
Bro.
And strength also has to do with your HP pool.
Yeah.
Speed is literally just affects your movement
how
speed.
fast you are.
If you decide to be a character that maybe you're old or something and you have a 0 speed, you have a 20 feet per action movement speed. If you decided to go 3, that would mean you'd have a movement speed of 30 feet per action.
Okay.
1 to 2 would be 25, 0 would be 20. What did you choose for speed?
We're gonna do 3.
Okay, 3 and 3. So, physical defense up out of the roof. So every defense starts at 10, and then you just add the numbers. So 3 and 3, you'd have a physical defense of 16.
16.
Okay, now we're on to the cognitive. So, mental power. Intellect
Yes.
is a really interesting one. One of my favorite things about this system is the expertise system, and intellect directly feeds into that. So, every character is going to start with 2 expertises: their ancestry, or like where they originated, like Alethi, you know, like where they grew up or whatnot.
Okay.
But the more intellect you have, the more expertises you can have, and the way expertise is, why they're important is, like, say you love blacksmithing, you know, and like that's an expertise you have. Is any other player, if they're like, I mean, I need to craft a spear or a longsword, I'd be like, that's pretty tough for you. We'll set a DC, you can roll it. You having a blacksmithing expertise would be like, I want to make a longsword. You don't have an expertise in longsword because you decided to kind of go umbrella.
Yeah.
But because you have that umbrella, I'd be like, that makes sense. You know how to blacksmith, you know how to use a forge, how to use a hammer. I'll have you roll to craft the longsword.
Okay.
But you'll have maybe advantages depending on the materials you have. But then if you wanted to go hyper specific, be like, broadswords, I know everything. I know how to wield them. I know how to make them.
Yeah.
Then you would be the character at the table where you're like, I want to make a broadsword. I'd be like, great, you don't have to roll. Like, as long as you have the materials, you have the materials and everything, make a broadsword. That's like a materialistic expertise. You can have cultural expertise.
I was gonna say, like experience-based expertise.
Yeah, if you spend a lot of time around sailors, you know how to use boats, you know how to navigate via the sea. But that's the only thing intellect really affects directly, is the amount of expertises you have.
Okay.
Right out the bat.
Okay, cool. I guess before I assign, because I think this is gonna be Doxley's weakest category, is the cognitive. Willpower.
Yes. Very important. As far as like, at a 0, you have a D4 willpower die. Okay. And once per scene, you can use an action to recover. Okay. And that's to like get HP back or to get focus back. Right. If you have a 1 to 2, you're using a D6. The dice level goes up. If you have a 3, you're at a D8. And so, I mean, being able to get back, and you can split that up too. Like, say you have a D8 and you roll an 8, you have a maximum focus of 4. You'd be like, okay, I'll get 4 focus back and then 4 HP back.
So I think I'm gonna put intellect as 0, obviously. I don't think that was in question. And then I think I'm gonna do another 3 in willpower. Yeah. We're gonna balance out cognitive and then be wildly mediocre spiritually.
Love that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I like that. Now we calculate your cognitive defense.
Yes. Which would be 13. It's still 10 plus the other 2.
Yep. A cognitive defense, that's anyone who's attacking your mind. Okay. Or it could also be in conversations, you're trying to convince someone you have to beat their cognitive AC to be able to influence them.
Interesting, okay.
And on to the final one, spiritual defense.
Yeah.
Awareness. One of my favorite examples to talk about awareness is, say you walk into a tavern that is so flooded and you're trying to find someone quickly. Okay. And it's like, it's not just being disoriented or in complete darkness. It's like, how can I locate someone in a crowded room? Or if I am in complete darkness, how much can I rely on my hearing or my smelling to like understand what's around me?
Interesting, okay, cool.
So a 1 to 2 in that sense would be a 10-foot range, and a 3 would be a 20-foot range. Okay. So even at a 0, you have a 5-foot range, kind of like a touch of like, you're aware of anything that's around you within 5 feet.
We're gonna go with a 1.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling I know what presence is gonna cover, and I think Doxley's gonna have a little bit more of a presence than an awareness.
Yeah, that makes sense for me.
Honestly, I think that's the way to live.
Yeah, you know,
more presence than
less awareness. You know, Doxley would be proud of this character.
Amazing.
Like in a mini adventure, I've been trying to think about ideas why presence could be important. The higher your presence is the longer you need to spend in a place for people to begin recognizing you. Your reputation.
Getting like a reputation.
Yeah, reputation
points.
points.
That's really cool.
The amount of points you have in it varies wildly, the time range. So if you're at a 0, it takes a year in one place to begin maintaining relationships and like whatnot. But then immediately, if you get a 1, it cuts to 50 days.
Oh my
so
god.
like a year to 50 days.
Okay.
3 to 4, 5 days. 7 to 8, 1 hour. 9+, your reputation precedes you and you are welcome.
Oh, I love that.
But in like our mini adventure where it's gonna probably be taking place in 1, maybe 2 days. Like why would presence matter? And then I was thinking like, well, when we're at our session 0 talking to people, if someone has a presence of 2, I could be like, okay, then what's your background? Are you from Kholinar? Like, have you spent 50
is it already
days here?
kind of built in?
Yeah, like,
yeah.
do you have a presence here in the city already? Or if you have a 2 or a 1, but you're from Talon, it's like, you don't know shit. You don't know where you are, you don't know who is around you.
Cool.
So say Doxley is going to be in Kholinar here. 2 presence. Would you want her to have an Alethi background? Like,
I don't think that Doxley is Alethi. I don't think she would have made it in the Alethi society. It's quite strict.
Yeah.
So I think I would forego having the reputation there and maybe like solidify that back home there was like a much stronger reputation. And if it came up and was relevant, great. If not, then like
whatever.
I just like that she has a reputation, but maybe nobody else recognizes it.
Yeah, she's like, I got all the reputation.
I'm reputable.
So, spiritual defense calculation.
13, baby.
Yep. I mean, that's pretty good. 16, 13, 13.
Yeah, yep. I'm a well-rounded individual this time.
Next up, since we're moving kind of straight from attributes to skills, you can, at level 1, fill in 4 of these bubbles, and you can't have more than 2 in 1 at level 1.
More than 2 in 1, okay.
Yeah.
So filling in the little dots.
Yeah, and those little dots just mean +1. So if you have your agility or your speed is 3, so right now you're sitting at a base +3, but if you put 2, +5.
Cool, all right.
Agility, light weaponry, stealth, thievery is in the first path. It seems a little imbalanced because there's more speed checks than strength checks, but when you look at it, strength also impacts HP pool. Speed is only impacting your movement, so they want to give you more skills to balance out how important speed might be to strength. Did I give you enough time?
Yeah, I got it. I haven't chosen my 4 things, if that's what you were also hoping I would achieve.
that is what I was looking at.
I was staring off, trying to decide.
Maybe this might help you.
Ooh, help.
This is kind of cool. So if we look at your warrior skill path.
Yeah.
Every heroic path, you get a free bubble. And this doesn't count towards your max. So like you could be at 3 bubbles if you want to double up on one thing.
Oh, dang, okay.
So warriors specifically.
Yeah.
You get a key talent, the vigilant stance.
Sick.
And you get a free rank in athletics. So if you wanted to, you could have 3 in that section, but only because you're getting a free thing from here.
2 in athletics, 1 because of the skill tree, 1 stealth, 1 intimidation, and 1 leadership.
So you got your bubbles.
I got my bubbles.
And you have your free warrior key talent.
Got my free key talent.
This is where we select talents. You could decide even from now if you wanted to branch into another class.
Okay.
So you could either take the key talent in any of these other paths, or decided, okay, I want to go into the soldier path.
Let's take a look at soldier.
Okay, you can either go into cautious advance, move up to half your movement, ignoring difficult terrain, then gain 2 actions to brace or gain advantage, or combat training. Gain expertise in a weapon, armor, and military life. So you're gaining 3 expertises for taking that.
Oh, dang.
Once per round, graze without spending focus.
I want that.
What weapon?
Spears are super cool in the books too, you know, like Talon has got the spear.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
so let's do spear.
In armor.
Let's do breastplate.
Okay, we're almost there. Equipment is the next thing. What's jumping out at you? Academic, artisan, military, courtier, prisoner, underworld?
I think I was eyeing the word underworld. I think that's pretty cool.
That's
and then
pretty
military just because of what we've already talked about.
We can tackle both of them.
Let's zero in.
Military.
Okay.
What you would start with is 2 non-special weapons. So that's basically anything that's not a shard blade, a shard hammer.
Okay.
You know, a great bow.
Okay.
Or, that's not what they're called.
Shard bow?
Yeah, maybe.
Shard
well, when in doubt, shard something.
When in doubt.
When in doubt. Uniform and chain armor.
Okay.
You would start. And then spheres, a pouch containing 2d6 marks. Jumping to the underworld kit.
Yeah.
2 light weapons specifically. Leather armor is the armor you start with. Alcohol, a bottle of Horn Eater White.
Oh!
That is the heavy stuff.
I think we just sealed the deal.
Yeah, that is Doxley kicking back with a whole bottle. That's like a horse tranquilizer. It is heavy stuff.
Amazing.
And a pouch containing 1d20 marks.
Okay.
Quite a bit of money there.
Or quite a
or quite little, I guess, yeah.
I think I'm going Underworld.
You want to roll for your, how much money you have?
My money? Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 d20, right? Big d20
Big
roll.
rolls, here we go.
Come on, come on. Hey, that's better than 1. That's so great.
It's literally 1 better than a 1.
I was gonna ask what you want to buy, but...
I'll just buy myself a ticket to another campaign.
It's 2 marks to stay in a night. So,
I got a place to sleep.
1 night for like decent accommodations.
Like a king.
Yeah.
Or
like a person.
No.
We are now in the final stretch
Okay.
of character creation. So this is the story aspect of your character.
Okay, cool.
The most important things to uncover are the purpose, the obstacles, and the goals.
Yes, okay.
Purpose is what your character stands for. And it's not like, I want to fight to save my family. That's more of a goal.
Okay.
A purpose is like, I will remember all those who have come before me, or I will stand for what's right always.
Ooh, okay.
It's like a thing that you live by. Something
is like living for myself more of a thing.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay.
What fuels you is to find contentedness with yourself, to always have yourself taken care of.
Yeah. Doxley number 1.
That's a great purpose.
Okay, cool.
Which is also an interesting thing with the obstacle coming up. That could also, I feel like
Be
that's
my obstacle?
a purpose and an obstacle in the same thing, which is interesting.
I did the book does talk about how you could make those 2 things the same thing, but they're like at war with one another. 2 sides of the same coin kind of thing.
I'd say that's a really sick character. I mean, but I don't know if that's true for Doxley. What is Doxley feeling?
Playing nice with people that she sees as above her. Like she has like a kind of maybe a chip on her shoulder about people who could have potential power over what she does and says and stuff. Golly, I'm getting really philosophical here. Doxley needs to go to therapy in this
Doxley
version.
needs help. I mean, that is actually perfect you say that, because a lot of people say the Way of Kings or the Stormlight Archives is like, how do you describe this to someone who hasn't read these books? People who need therapy get powers. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, and now goals. So goals are really freaking sick. You'll see on your character sheet, there are bubbles, and there's 3 bubbles next to each goal. When, at certain points in your adventure, your GM will be like, fill in a bubble for that goal. You have maintained 1 step closer to achieving that.
Oh, cool.
And when you reach that 3rd goal, you either get what that goal is, or an important sponsor or someone who you have garnered their attention, and so you gain benefits being under their patronage. Or a goal could be a long-standing goal, getting a shard plate.
Maybe developing a reputation among the people.
You are seen as a leader, and these are the benefits for it.
Okay.
People in combat would die for you.
Yeah.
That's what you just earned.
Okay.
So that's so, I love that. That's so sick.
I'm gonna write become leadership material.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, cool.
We enter the final calculations.
Okay.
So this would be our HP. At level 1, you're getting 10 plus your strength and health.
So 13 health.
Yes.
Okay.
This would be our focus.
Okay.
So that's
we need that.
2 plus your willpower.
2 plus willpower is 5.
Yep. Deflect value in this game is if Doc takes a hit, takes 4 damage. It's kind of like heavy armor master that we have.
It reduces.
It reduces the damage. Recovery die. Your willpower being 3 would make it a 0 is a D4, 1 to 2 is D6, a D8 is 3 to 4.
Dope. And then investiture is blank right now because
you are not a radiant.
Starts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But investiture would be, it's either 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure it's 2. It's the same as focus. Plus either your awareness or your presence, so you can choose which one.
Cool. Okay.
And that investiture is what fuels your magical abilities.
Sweet.
You'd fill in your notes for connections if you have connections to the Shattered Plains. We'll probably talk about that session 0 of who, if anyone, wishes to have a connection to a Lethkar or Kholinar in general. I could see Doc and Alien being up in the Reshi Isles, with those giant turtles, and just surrounded by the ocean.
See, I was thinking Reshi, Carbrand, kind of, because it's like a port city.
Yeah.
Or Thalina, because they're
The
island
maritime
cities.
stuff.
Yeah. Those were
all of those
big
would be
ones.
sick. So fun to think about that.
Okay, we have got level 1 Doxley Tyrone in the world of the Cosmere universe. Incredible, can't wait. Stick around for our next video. We're gonna level her up till about level 5, just to kind of explore what further options that we have, because a lot of stuff becomes available.
Yeah, and I know we covered a lot in this character creation, so if there's any questions you have or anything was unclear, you can let us know. That's at the discord.gg/tabletopnotch. There's that whole question section. You guys have seen it before. Yeah, we're just right in there.
Sick. See ya.
Bye.